to this next weekly update. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning and I've been doing skill. And I had that yesterday and I'm really tired today because I was being a bit lazy and I forgot to do the weekly update yesterday. For some reason I forgot about it again in the middle of the week and I was like, oh yeah, on Tuesdays I have to do the weekly update. Actually what ends up happening is that I think I'm late and I'm like, okay, what's today? Did I miss recording the weekly update? Just, no, you gotta wait till Tuesday. Anyway, so school scheduling's been alright with recording wise, but, school's going great, by the way. I'm doing fine. It's a lot of time for me to put into school. Apparently, like, in college, if you go full time, which is 12 credits, you're committing yourself to at least 36 hours of homework a week, which is ridiculous, and I'm actually 14 credits, so, yeah, so, I've been pretty busy with homework. I'm cold, actually, I recently caught the flu. I don't have it anymore, so yay, I don't sound like a complete idiot anymore, but the day after, I uploaded their most recent Dead Island, which is set 22, I think? It's set 22? Yeah, I think it's set 22 or 23. One of those two. And, the day after that, I got a cold. Or, not a cold, the flu. And I've actually never had the flu before, so it was a really weird experience. And I had to skip all my shifts for work this week, and I had to drive down to school. I had to go to school all day, and with the flu, it was just not fun at all. But I got through it. I'm good now. I feel better, so yay for that. It's all good, getting done. I do have a quick question for you all. The home LP, obviously we haven't been doing it because iPad hasn't been having some issues getting back to me on that. But I want to know if you guys are enjoying the LP. To be perfectly honest, at first I was enjoying it, I was having a good time, and then I kind of felt like it was going downhill. Not saying it was anybody's fault, not pointing any fingers at iPad. iPad's doing a good job at what he's doing, but, I don't know, I feel like it might be the game. Maybe just because it's only like a story-based game, there's no action, there's nothing I can really make fun of, it's kind of just story-based. So, I don't know, you guys tell me if you guys want to see it continued, if you want it to be continued solo with just iPad or just me, you let me know. It's up to you guys, I do what you guys want me to do. I'm trying to think if I've already got like this huge chunk of Dead Island that you guys are really gonna enjoy for the next while. We finally got into Act 3, so there's 4 acts, I think, and there's like 4 chapters in each act. So I think we're just about done with Act 3. But anyway, so we're getting close to the end of the game, which is a good thing, but also it's kind of sad because I've been through this huge adventure with Cygnus and a really long and great co-op game, and it's almost over. It makes me sad. Anyway, also the pickles were involved. I was legitly eating pickles. I had them right next to me right here. I had a nice big jar of pickles, and they were spears, and, well, they were like this long, but anyway, I'd grab one and I'd start munching on it during the loading screens. It was great. Oh my gosh, am I yawning? Am I yawning during the weekly update? Oh my lord. Okay, so, what else is there to update? I know I said that I was gonna do BioShock, but instead Home popped up, so I'm still gonna do BioShock. Although I think BioShock's gonna be a really long game. I saw some previews from Rooster Teeth on it. It makes me a little concerned, but I still hear that it's a fantastic game. Like one of the best classic games that was made not too long ago. I'm trying to think of what else is going on. No new games. Oh, The Walking Dead. The release date for The Walking Dead has been announced. It is, I think, I'm more than positive that it is coming out this month. This month. It's either this month or the middle of November. Right? Yeah. September, October, November. Yeah. Okay. So it's either coming out this month or next month. And the day it comes out, guys, I'm recording it. Don't you fret. I'm so eager for the next episode. I saw the trailer for it, and I'm so eager to play it. I've actually started watching the show. I finished the first season on Netflix, and they didn't have the second season out yet. And then they just came out with the second season like the day I was sick, so then I could just like, oh, I can watch more episodes. I haven't started it yet because I've been so busy. But it's awesome. It's an awesome show. I highly recommend you watch it. It's an awesome show. Awesome. Not based on the same characters except for Glenn. It's basically, like, I don't know, like, I think the shows came first, and so, because that came out in 2010, and, like, they started the shows with Glenn, and then it was basically the game came out, which takes place, like, 3 days after the incident happens, whereas the show is based on a month, I think. Yeah, I think it's a month to 3 months or something ahead of when the incident happened. So then you have Glenn and his group and what's going on with them, and then you have Clementine's group and all those other chaps, because for some real reason I cannot remember the main character's name. It's gonna pop in my head, don't you worry, or I'm gonna pop it on the screen. And yeah, and then you have theirs when Glenn was around, and then you see how they're doing as the days go by, and then you see how Glenn's group is doing as the days go by, which I don't know which side is more intense. They're both pretty darn intense. I have to say, I think the show is more intense, but that's just me. I know Caboose was telling me that he was watching it and that he highly recommended that I did. Then my dad actually watched it without, like, and then he was like, oh, Fuzzy, I have something that you might like. I have something that you might like to watch. Then he pops up The Walking Dead. And at first I'm like, oh, it's not really the game. I know there's a show to it and all that. And then I was like, I think I know this show. I think they based it off a video game. He's like, well, it's a zombie game, right? I'm like, yes. Well, it's a zombie apocalypse, right? I was like, yes. He was like, well, does it take place in Atlanta, Georgia? I was like, well, yes, it does. And then as I kept watching, I saw Glenn, and I was like, oh, it's Glenn. And then actually you can see Herschel Green in the show as well. I'm not pointing out any spoilers on Herschel Green, but I'm very, very disappointed in the character. But then again, the show came first, then the game. So it's actually the game that's off and not the show. But because I saw it, did the game anyway. Not to be confusing. So yeah, Walking Dead is gonna be up whenever it comes out. I'm not exactly sure the exact date of when it's being released, but if I do figure it out, I'll announce it to you guys on YouTube. What else is there to update? Obviously recordings are going on as usual. Remember, there are no recordings on Tuesdays that are upload. There's no recordings and uploadings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The reason why is because I get up at 7:15. I leave for school with two of my friends, one of my coworkers and her brother, but I've known her since I was like really young, like ever since I was like 12. I've known her forever. We leave at 8:15 and we carpool. And then we don't leave until my last class, which is at 7:50. And then we get home, and by the time I'm home, it's almost 8:30. So we're literally gone. I'm literally gone all day long on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I have homework. And on Tuesdays, I have homework on Wednesday, like today, that's due tomorrow. And then on Thursday, I have things that are due until Tuesday. So that's that. So anyway, that's what's going on with school. School's going well. I really enjoy it. Going from being homeschooled to going to community college is really awesome. It's an interesting transaction. My screen's gone black again. My camera probably froze. Sorry about that. I noticed that it does that. Trying to think. I lost my train of thought. Oh yes, cool. Amanda, who's my coworker, my friend that I carpool with, she tells me that it reminds her of her high school. But I'm thinking, like, the schools here where I live are not good schools. Like, we get bomb threats, we get crime. The crime rate here is high, the drug rate is high, that kind of stuff. It's not a safe place, not a safe school. And yeah, and so I'm like, well, yeah, that kind of stuff is here as well, but at the college, but it's not really the same. But I don't know. What do I know? What do I know? I've never been to a school. So anyway, it's going good. It's going very good. Pretty good. So what's gonna happen with recording wise and uploading wise is you're gonna be seeing Dead Island. I'm gonna talk to iPad about continuing home, and whatever you guys say in the comments, please base your opinion on it, because it's really important to me. If you guys tell me why it's not good, or why it is good, or what you really like and what you don't like, what do you want out of it, that kind of stuff, especially for this type of game, because I've never done a story-based game besides The Walking Dead, which is different because it's an interactive. Home isn't as interactive as Walking Dead, and you can change the storyline in Home, but it depends on what you find. It's not as interactive as The Walking Dead. And it's harder to LP that with another person who's narrating, technically. And I don't know. I don't feel like it's going well, but if you guys tell me otherwise, then by all means let me know, because then I'll find out how we can make it better for myself and for iPad. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. So let me know. It's important because it's vital to future LPs, because I don't want to keep doing LPs that are actually boring for you guys, that you guys don't actually like, and because that's not good. I don't want to post videos on YouTube where the whole world can see it and they're all bad videos. I don't like that. And not because it ruins my reputation or anything like that, not because of that, but because I'm not letting you guys be happy or being entertained through this internet. And that's my goal. That's my goal on this channel. So it's what I've always wanted to do for the past couple years, and now that I'm able to do it, I want to do a good job. So, anyway, also I want to welcome the new subscribers that have come onto my channel. I got a few. I'm really happy to have you aboard. I really hope that you enjoy future videos. All sorts of videos get posted constantly. Like I said before, no uploads on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Anyways, welcome newcomers. Special thanks to Cygnus First, as always, for being my very first subscriber and my #1 supporter of my channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you are up to date. I believe I've told you everything that I needed to tell you. If not, it's going to be in the description, or I'll announce it on the channel. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next set, which is going to be Dead Island, because I don't have anything else for you. Well, I lied. I do have a Guild Wars 2 video with Cygnus explaining how I can weaponsmith and smithing and all that good stuff. It's just entertaining, and it's to get a good look at what I'm doing on Guild Wars 2, because I am still playing it. Anyway, besides procrastinating, I'll see you later, guys. Bye! Let's push the spot button. Let's push the spot button.